in today's show, Bitcoin died 45 times this year in 2021 as the media is still eager to post BTC obituaries. That's right, 438 Bitcoin obituaries have been conducted since 2010, and the year 2017 still remains to account for the most deaths. And checking out the latest technical analysis from Rack Capital, Bitcoin is retesting its black diagonal again. Technically, this retest could be a part of a downside wicking effort and reclaiming the red horizontal as support. Blue circles show that this has been quite common at these price levels. Also, breaking news, MicroStrategy buys another $94 million worth of Bitcoin at that $49,000 Bitcoin price. And as pointed out here, MicroStrategy now owns one out of every 170 BTC that will ever exist. Like, whoa, right? Also in today's show, Ethereum flipping Bitcoin will happen for sure, according to Macro Guru Raoul Pal. When asked if he sees ETH flipping Bitcoin's market cap, Pal answers confidently, yeah, for sure, for sure. Pal also cautions that there isn't much of a point in comparing the two crypto assets, quoting him here. One is the internet of value and the other is the store of value. They are not the same thing. Also in today's show, here's how high Ethereum can soar in 2022, according to crypto analyst Mikhail Van de Poppe. The analyst thinks that Ethereum could be on the cusp of explosive growth that mirrors Bitcoin's price action back in 2017, and he says Ether could even top $20,000. Also in today's show, here's what the crypto markets need to reignite the bull market, according to Macro Guru Raoul Pal, quoting him here on crypto Twitter. New capital will flow in over time, and a broader rally, when it arrives, will bring retail investors and a reflexive loop of institutional investors FOMO'ing in. That day will come. You just have to not overextend yourself. Don't use leverage and sit tight. Play the long game. Also in today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest poll from Plan B, creator of the Bitcoin stock to flow model, who asks, what do you think Bitcoin price will be end of next year, December 2022? We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin barely back in the green, while Ether and some of the alts are correcting and in the red. But where's the Bitcoin price likely to go next? Find out all this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. The goal is to get to 100,000 subs along with a $100,000 Bitcoin price. And if you like getting that crypto, be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. Today's episode is brought to you by the FTX app, formerly known as Blockfolio. I've been using this app literally every single day for the past few years. It's the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is check my crypto portfolio. I personally love it because it's the easiest and fastest way to buy Bitcoin, Ether, and other top cryptocurrencies with zero fees, truly making this a no-brainer. And they're trusted by over 6 million people worldwide and over 200 plus countries around the world. And they have a special promo they're running right now where you can earn free crypto in every trade over $10. Here's how it works when you use my referral link in the description right down below. Every trade over $10 earns you a chance to get a random free coin, and the more you trade, the more you earn. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and use my referral link in the description right down below and download the FTX app today. Make some trades, claim your free crypto, and let's start stacking those sats. Shall we? All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. How's it going, crypto fam? Holla at your boy in the live chat. Now, as you can see, I'm rocking my custom Bitcoin Bulls jersey I recently got. Oh yeah, so you already know, game time. But all right, now let's break down our first story of the day. Bitcoin was hitting new historical highs above 68,000 this year. Global crypto naysayers were increasingly blasting Bitcoin for its extreme volatility and potential risks. But according to Bitcoin obituaries data by Bitcoin educational portal 99 Bitcoins, the original crypto was declared dead as many as 45 times this year alone, which is at least 3 times more than last year in 2020. Now, despite the growing number of Bitcoin critics in 2021, the amount of obituaries is still significantly less this year than was recorded back in 2017, the year when Bitcoin reached close to $20,000. That year, Bitcoin died literally 124 times. Now, incepted in 2010, 99 Bitcoin obituaries list included English language statements, including content about the fact that Bitcoin is or will be worthless. And to qualify an obituary, the content should be produced by a person with a notable following or a site with substantial traffic. Now, T has counted 438 obituaries so far, with one of the the latest obituaries produced by Robert Macaulay, an associate member of the Faculty of History at the University of Oxford. In a December 22nd guest post for the Financial Times, Macaulay argued that Bitcoin is worse than a Madoff-style Ponzi scheme, arguing that BTC hodlers will have no one to pursue to recover sums that they paid the miners for their Bitcoin. And also, Eswer Prasad, senior professor of the International Trade Policy at Cornell University, previously predicted that Bitcoin itself may not last much longer due to the growing promise of decentralized finance. While Bitcoin naysayers keep betting on the gloomy future for BTC, some analysts like Bloomberg commodity strategist Mike McGlone believe that the Bitcoin price could hit $100,000 next year. And as previously reported, the crypto community has been strongly anticipating the Bitcoin price to hit six figures by the end of this year. And after failing $100,000 predictions, some executives like Kraken CEO Jesse Powell are still bullish on the Bitcoin price in the long term, but also expect a potential crypto winter in the short term. And checking out the latest technical analysis from Rec Capital, he tweeted, Bitcoin has successfully retested as support the top of the black multi-month flagging structure it had broken out from since past October, given how the red at 48,700 level has figured as a support before. Chances are that Bitcoin could dip there in the near future. And then he updated us the following day. Bitcoin, it's happening, as you can see here in this chart. And then more recently, 5 hours ago, he shared Bitcoin is retesting its black diagonal again. Technically, this retest could be a part of a downside wicking effort and reclaiming the red horizontal as support. Blue circles show this has been quite common at these price levels. And checking out his most recent tweet, Bitcoin dips a little more, but macro-wise, there has been no real trend change. Bitcoin is still just consolidating inside the two bull market EMAs, the green 21-week exponential moving average and the blue 50-week exponential moving average. In fact, looks like BTC has developed a new higher low in the orange in this exponential moving average form range, and the range is from $45,000 to $51,700, as you can see here in this chart. Now, breaking news, MicroStrategy buys an additional $94 million worth of BTC amid $49,000, as shared here by MicroStrategy's Michael Saylor. MicroStrategy purchased an additional 1,914 Bitcoins for $94.2 million in cash at an average price of $49,229 per Bitcoin. And as of December 29th, we hodl 124,391 Bitcoins acquired for $3.75 billion at an average price of $30,159 per BTC. And as pointed out here, MicroStrategy now owns one out of every 170 Bitcoin that will ever exist. Mind-blowing, right? And before I break down next story of the day, Ethereum Flipping, Bitcoin will happen for sure, according to Macro Guru Raoul Pal, as well as here's how high Ethereum can soar in 2022, according to crypto analyst Calvin A. Pop, as well as I share what the crypto markets need to reignite this bull market, according to Macro Guru Raoul Pal. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin, Ether, and many of the alts are currently correcting and in the red, with Bitcoin down now about 1% for the day, maintaining just above $47,300. We have Ether down 1.7%, trading just above $3,700, while Solana, Polkadot, Avalanche, Binance Coin, Cardano, and Doge all correcting and in the red, while Luna, Algorand, XRP, and Hex are pumping and in the green. But all right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Real Vision Chief Executive Raoul Pal says Ethereum will for sure surpass the leading crypto asset in terms of market cap. In a new YouTube video interview with the Stakeboard Talks, the Macro Guru says that the current speed of growth of the Ethereum network indicate it will outperform Bitcoin in the near future. And when asked if he sees ETH flippening Bitcoin's market cap, Raoul Pal answers confidently, yeah, for sure. Pal also cautions that there isn't much of a point in comparing the two crypto assets, quoting him here. One is the internet of value, and the other is a store of value. They are not the same thing. The value of all of the mobile phone networks in the world is worth a lot more than gold, but nobody compares them. That's stupid, but people compare these things. Now, if in 10 years' time, Bitcoin has smart contracts, has cheap transactions, and all of these things that Ethereum offers, then fine, that may change again. I don't think of it necessarily as a permanent flippening. Maybe something else happens. I have a completely open mind. And to watch this entire interview with the Macro Guru Raoul Pal, check the show notes below the video in the description and let me know your thoughts surrounding ETH flippening, the king of all crypto. I do like to point out some facts that ETH has been outpacing Bitcoin in the past 6 years by 100x. And this year, ETH is up about 4 to 5x, while Bitcoin is less than 1x in gains. So will Ethereum continue to outpace the king? Let me know your honest thoughts in the comments right down below. And before I break down next story of the day, here's how high Ethereum price can soar in 2022, according to crypto analyst Mikhail Van de Poppe, as well as I share what the crypto markets need to reignite this bull market, according to Macro Guru Raoul Pal. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting just above $2.2 trillion with $93 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. And the current Bitcoin dominance is 40.3%, with the Ether dominance at 19.9%. And checking out the top gainers within the top 100, we have GNO leading the pack, up 30% for the day, trading at $540, followed by Algorand up 17.5%, trading at $1.68, followed by Cosmos/Atom up 13%, trading at $29.18. Now, which altcoins are you currently most bullish on heading into 2022? Let me know in the comments right down below. And now checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 22 out of 100 in extreme fear. Yesterday was a 27, last week a 34, and last month a 40 in fear. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That could be a great buying opportunity, like we're witnessing right now. BTFD, buy that freaking dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. But all right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Crypto analyst and trader Mikhail Van de Poppe is plotting out new price targets for Ethereum after the leading smart contract platform experienced major growth during 2021. In a new year-end session, Van de Poppe tells his 158,000 YouTube subs that Ethereum has not only held up well against the number one crypto, Bitcoin, but might very well become the focus of the next major crypto cycle. That's right, the crypto strategist thinks that widespread market adoption means that Ethereum's market cap could overtake that of Bitcoin, an event known as the flippening. Quoting him here, we might be looking at a flippening of Bitcoin because it's not only about Bitcoin anymore, it's about the entire ecosystem. One of the things that has changed is Ethereum. It is being used in decentralized applications, such as decentralized exchanges, which are using Ethereum mostly to trade their assets, which we are using with Uniswap and SushiSwap. The actual adoption of the Ethereum ecosystem has been growing relatively fast. We also know from the NFT space that if you want to mint your NFTs, you use Ethereum. Van de Poppe notes that Ethereum's overall growth and demand, despite the network's high gas fees. Most importantly, Ethereum has proven more resilient than Bitcoin during the recent market correction, dating back to November. Quoting him here, Ethereum has been showing way more strength than Bitcoin in the recent correction, which means that the strength in Ethereum is higher than in Bitcoin, and meaning that potentially this cycle is not anymore about Bitcoin, it's about layer ones in Ethereum that are producing the first layer fundamentally for the entire ecosystem, because you need platforms and layer ones to actually succeed in this entire market space. And moving on to his 2022 price predictions, the analyst thinks that Ethereum could be on the cusp of explosive growth that mirrors Bitcoin's price action back in 2017. He says that Ethereum could even top $20,000. Quoting him here, we could be using the Fibonacci extensions to derive the next target points, in which we can be saying, based on the previous low of the cycle, previous high, and we are reaching somewhere around the 3.618. In that case, we could also say previous high, previous low. We can start targeting ourselves with numbers where Ethereum might be topping out, which, as a matter of fact, the numbers are around 12,600, 17,300, and potentially even $22,000, as you can see charted out right here in this chart. Now, Van de Poppe concludes his upside price prediction by saying that ETH must hold a key support level. Quoting him here, the crucial part here is that Ethereum has to hold a green block. If that happens, the trend continues and we continue running the entire cycle. And at the time of this recording, Ethereum is currently trading just above $3,700, and Ether has since seen choppy upward price action, but remains 422% higher for the year. That's right, over 4x. Let's go. And in comparison, Bitcoin grew 63% during 2021. Bitcoin went from a starting point of 29,300, lurched to an April peak at 63,500 before crashing to a summer low of 29,900 in July. Then Bitcoin fought its way to another new all-time high above 69,000 in November, but then tumbled to hit a low of 42,000 amid choppy price action and is currently sitting just above 47,000. Now, Van de Poppe concludes his Ethereum discussion by pointing out what recent project upgrades plus the upcoming rollout of Ethereum 2.0 could mean moving forward. Quoting him here, Ethereum Ethereum is the one to watch. Potentially, we are seeing an Ethereum cycle instead of a Bitcoin cycle. And to watch this entire interview with Mikhail Pop entitled Ethereum Price Prediction, check the show notes below the video in the description. And as you can see, Mikhail Pop and Raoul Pal are both extremely bullish on Ethereum. Let me know if you are. Holla at your boy in the live chat. And before I break down final story of the day and I share what the crypto markets need to reignite this bull market, according to Macro Guru Raoul Pal. But first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 1,000 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also, some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including my new crypto/merch store, which is now live at merch.cryptonewsalerts.net. All the proceeds go to help supporting the show so we can scale. Also have a daily letter which goes out to over 30,000 subscribers every single day. To subscribe, visit letter.cryptonewsalerts.net. Also have a blog I update daily, which can be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Also be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to turn on all notifications and help me get to 100,000 subs along with a $100,000 Bitcoin price. And of course, you can follow me on all the major podcasting platforms from Spotify to iTunes. We're currently receiving over 500,000 downloads per month. And if you're listening to the pod, be sure to check out the YouTube channel at cryptonewsalerts.net for the full premium experience with video. And of course, you can follow me on crypto Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, and TikTok. So wherever you're at, be sure to follow me there. But all right, now let's break down our final story of the day. Macro Guru and Real Vision CEO Raoul Pal is shedding light on some of the catalysts he believes could spark a new bull run in the crypto market. In a lengthy thread, Pal tells his 846,000 Twitter followers that he believes that the recent stagnancy of the crypto markets could be the result of retail investors lacking disposable income due to the rise in cost of living. Quoting him here, "My view is that the key reason that the market has seen less retail activity is that wages are rising slower than consumer price index. The cost of living has gone up dramatically, and that has removed the marginal investor from crypto. They just can't afford the disposable income. And since retail investors have been pushed out, the former Goldman Sachs executive says that institutions and other large players will have to be the ones to finally move the crypto markets. He predicts this happens sometime in Q1 of 2022. Quoting him here, "I don't see stable economic growth and lower inflation for a while, so we are going to have to rely on institutions and hedge funds to allocate meaningful capital. I think that it's coming in Q1 should confirm that indeed maybe January we have to wait and see." And according to Pal, institutional and retail investors could ultimately start feeding off of each other's movements, starting a loop of FOMO, which we all know is fear of missing out. Quoting him here, "New capital will flow in over time, and a broader rally, when it arrives, will bring retail investors and a reflective loop of institutional investors FOMO'ing in. The day will come." And checking out his Twitter storm here on crypto Twitter, there's a lot going on in the digital asset space, but also nothing going on. And that is the problem. Let me give you some thoughts. And this goes on and on, so I'm not going to read it all, but I'll include it in the show notes below the video in the description. And he concludes with this: "The best advice I got was from Paul Tudor Jones, who once told me the best investors he knew are those whose investments time horizon matches their idea time horizon. If your model is based on Metcalfe's law for all DAs, then you need to be thinking in years, not weeks or months." So there you have it. And checking out this recent Twitter poll by Plan B, creator of the Bitcoin stock to flow model, he shares, "What do you think Bitcoin price will be by the end of next year, December 2022? And out of 178,985 votes, 32.6% said between $100,000 and $200,000, followed by 31% of the people said between $50,000 and $100,000. 23% of you said below $50,000, and 12.6% of you said greater than $200,000 per BTC. Also like to point out that the stock to flow X model, which is a cross asset model, predicts a $288,000 Bitcoin price, medium average between now and 2024. And checking out another recent tweet from Plan B, he wrote, "I use models to protect myself from emotions. Right now, most people, including myself, fear further decline of the Bitcoin price and want to sell. But stock to flow model shows Bitcoin is at the low end of $50,000 to $200,000, one standard deviation band, a buy signal. Likewise, 200,000 will feel like Bitcoin will rise forever, but stock to flow says sell." So there you have it. And where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next? Let me know in the comments right down below. Now for the top 3 comments from yesterday's episode. David Knowles wrote, "Great content as always, JV. You've got your show spot on, mate, as you don't get drawn into other people's predictions. You post it and let your subs decide for themselves. My own 2022 predictions, Poland and or Hungary to ditch the euro and adopt BTC. The EU hates them and will kick them out. Willy Woo's weed-related psychosis to get worse and his predictions to get even more incredible. Plan B's model to continue to fail and he will become irrelevant. Michael Saylor's strategy of buying and hodling Bitcoin to be adopted by African nations. Play to earn gaming to be a major driving force in crypto. Thanks for the insights, fam. I appreciate you tuning in and supporting the show. 2022, moon time incoming. Let's freaking go." And our next feature comment comes from the one and only Pokemon, who wrote, "Hi, JV. Enjoyed the show. Once above 53,000, we should moon. I'm a long-term hodler, so these price dips are just there to be bought and stack. Take care. God bless you and yours and the Crypto News Alerts fam. Yes, indeed, 53,000. Let's break it and moon already, shall we?" And our third and final feature comment comes from Redza, who wrote, "Hi, JV. I follow every single day of your story during my workout. Peace from Malaysia. Love to hear that, fam. Working out daily is a must. Much love and respect and happy hodl days. One love." And to be featured on tomorrow's episode, drop me a comment right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. That's right, Bitcoin is the glitch in the matrix. And if you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this, and help me get to 100,000 subs along with $100,000 Bitcoin price. And I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.